Okay, thank you so much, Pastor Isaac, for making time to join us. I think we spoke just yesterday, and you promised to join us today. We really appreciate your time. We know it's a lot of work on you. All the countries are contacting you now, and we really appreciate you so much for sparing some time for us, for Botswana community. Some of them are trying to join, so we'll start. Once they join, there will be, you explain the whole concept to us, and then there will be time for questions and answers so that our minds will be cleared on it. Then we see how we start in Botswana here. Okay. So we'll give the mic to you now. Thank you, sir.
All right. I'll say you're welcome. I'm also happy to be here. It is our pleasure that we all come together to help TBC reach its. All right, thank you. All right, as I said earlier, I'm also happy to be here. And we are all fighting tirelessly to make sure TBC reaches liquidity. And along our way to liquidity, these are some of the things that the community needs from us. We, the members, must rise and take the bull by the horn and take some of these hot initiatives to make the agenda work. I always say TBC is an initiative. It is an agenda. And for that matter, we have no role to blame. Right, so for short, KringleMall is one of the greatest initiatives we think can help make TBC better and then liquidity faster. All right, so being here, as I said, it's a privilege. I also take my time to guide you through the system so that we can all see what is in there. Oh, sorry, my network is bad. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's clear.
All right, so my screen so that we can have a fair idea of what is happening. All right. Now, anytime you want to go to KringleMall, you just have to type KringleMall.com. When you type KringleMall.com, wherever you are, and it will take you to your country portal. We have already programmed that, and almost all the countries in the world now have the preliminary, the first one. So even in Botswana, I think when you enter KringleMall.com, you have a fresh page that have no graphics because we have not yet installed. All right, so whatever you see here, we call it configuration. We in Ghana have configured our portal. So you see the graphics and everything more beautiful just because of the configuration. All right, so when we give you the privilege, you can also configure your own to be more beautiful and more powerful like what you see here. All right, and we call it, it's more or less like build yourself 10 because the country have the privilege to change everything that you see. Most of the things that you see here, you have the privilege to customize, to make it more lovely and look original like yours. All right, so that is it. Now, we all know that this of online things is the order of the day. And there's no doubt about that because the world is going, in multiple phases. Now, whatever you see here, we call it the public view, the public interface with varieties of items. So you can search for whatever item you want by using the search category. There are two ways you can search. You either use the search category here to search for any of the group here. When you click on any other group, it will give you a broader section. So for instance, this is automobile. And automobile, we have all these varieties. All right, so it is the responsibility of the community to load the system or the portal to be more beautiful and more attractive for the consumption of our members. So we also have a sell button. The sell here enables any member of the community to sell his ad. We know that this cannot be built by one person. Reverend Ima, can you record this meeting?
Yes, it's being recorded, sir.
Are you recording?
Yes, please.
Yeah, so that you can pay attention. I can see you are writing. If it's recorded, it's better you just pay attention so that we move on. Or if any other thing. All right, so the sell button, I just click enable every member of the community to sell things. We know that for the platform to be attractive, you know, we actually have a vision. We actually have a vision. Our goal is that within the shortest possible time, the whole world should be shopping on KringleMall. That is our goal. The whole world, everybody should be shopping here. And it is a very robust one, and we hope it's achievable. All right, so what will allow the whole world to be trooping here to shop is that, one, the site must be sophisticated. It must contain almost everything that humanity needs. All right, because mostly when you go to a particular supermarket to buy things and you don't get everything that you need, you'll be compelled to go to the next supermarket. And as you go there, then it means the first supermarket will be losing customer to the next, because you may go to the next one and you have the privilege to compare prices. So you now realize what you already bought from the other supermarket might not be good or is expensive. All right, so in business, we don't allow our members to be visiting other people's shops. All right, so we want to make sure everything that humanity needs is on KringleMall. That is why when you look at the category here, it covers almost everything that we need. In fact, when we discover there is something that have not yet been provided here, we will quickly adjust to make sure it is provided. All right, so in order to fill up all this space, in fact, the administration alone cannot. So we have opened up for every member of TBC in the community, especially merchants, to sell their product, advertise for their product. How do they advertise for their product? They will just click on this sell, the sell button here. When they click on the sell, every member in TBC can sell what he has. So right now, you know something, there's no need for someone to complain and blame that, what Pastor Yima and his people are selling are very expensive. Or if you think it's expensive, go and bring what is cheap and put it there for us. Every member is responsible to make sure we load the portal with items. So whatever you have in your supermarket, make sure you load it, you sell it for us. All right, so that is just the tip of the iceberg. I am taking you through the main page so that we'll get into the technical aspects. Talk to this. So that is the sale. That is the categories. I think I'm done with that too. The categories and then the sale. All right, now when you come to the main portal, we still have the various categories here being displayed, very unique to show. All right, now here are the products for now we have in Ghana. These are the thousands and millions of items we have in Ghana for sale. And now, every time you see an ad like this, you check. There is a description here, company ad. Sometimes when you move more further, let me see. Yes. So look at this one. You see description like individual products. All right, so the company products are products that we have uploaded as admin. Now in Botswana, we are going to give the administrative right to one person to manage the portal. Though it can also be 3 or 4 or 10 people putting their money together, yes, but they have to have a leader that is responsible for the administrative portal. So any item that you sell as an admin, it is called company product. Whatever the individual members will sell is called individual product. Now the difference between the company product and the individual product is that the company products are normally kept in a warehouse in which when someone order, you can parcel and send to the person. Like I click here, I'm clicking on the phone. Now you check through the phone, you see the product name, the description, everything is there. Then you see something like quantity. So you can choose, you see we have 3 as are now in stock. So the person can add to cart. When you add to cart, it will automatically reflect in your cart. All right, so you see here, my cart has increased from 1 to 2. So you can move on and shop on and on and on and on with the company product. In fact, anything you add to cart, at the end, it is our responsibility to make sure you have it at your doorstep. So you can check here, when I come to my account, then I'll click on view cart. Then it will take me to the basket where I have put all my shop. You know, this is a digital. So it's like you are in the supermarket and you are picking the items one by one into your cart. All right, so because we are on Zoom, the system is a little bit.
Yeah, it's a little bit slow.
Is on, the operating system runs a little bit slow, especially when I share my screen. All right, so right now you can see I have a shirt and the phone now added to cart. Now look at it. This is the total price of the 2 items. This is the percentage, the amount you pay in Kringles. And then the net is the amount you pay in cash. So the person can choose to proceed by checking out. When you click on checkout, a form will open, mobile money. So you put in your mobile money number. Then you choose the network you want to pay. In fact, this is for Ghana. I don't know what is trending in Botswana. If it's a banking system, we will give you a banking portal. But if it is mobile, we have MTN, Vodafone, Airtel. So you can choose any. Display. Okay. You get an alert, SMS. So you pick the transaction ID, put it here, and then you type the amount you pay, the exact amount you pay through the mobile money or whatever banking. Then when you click on place order, automatically, what is going to happen is that, all right, let me do something here. I want to do something because I'm not ready to buy this phone, so I don't want to place order. So let me take it out. All right, so you left with this shirt. For this one, I have no problem proceeding with it. All right, so you check out, then I can choose any of the networks, assuming I want to pay through Airtel, Tigo. Then I will move on, go ahead and copy the number and pay with my mobile phone. When you have paid, you get a transaction ID. Then you pick the transaction ID that you get from the mobile money or the banking. Then you put the ID here. How much did you pay in cash? Then you type 36. Then you place order. This is what happened. Immediately you place order, you click on place order. Okay, they are demanding for, sorry, I didn't put in the first number. The mobile money you are paying from must always be here. All right, so after it is done, you now place order. So I have clicked on place order and look at what is happening. Automatically, my QR code is for you to scan. If our TBC wallet, you see, it is two payment. So immediately after the cash, then the cryptocurrency comes. In case you are not able to scan, then you can copy, click on copy, then the wallet address is copied. Then you go ahead to pay that one too through your wallet. All right, so there is an instruction we give here. You know, it's not easy verifying cryptocurrency because cryptocurrency does not show a proof of the person that paid. So mostly it's difficult for us to know that this amount coming into our wallet is from this person. So we advise that you kindly scan this QR code or copy the wallet address to pay your Kringle amount and send a screenshot to this WhatsApp line. For now, that is what we can do to prove that you paid. All right, so after you have done that, then you click on OK, then you are done. Immediately you click on OK, the cart is emptied. So your cart is now empty. Everything now goes to the administration portal for the admin to verify and send you your goods that you purchased. That is how you deal with company products. But with individual products, the company have no control over it. So it is the individual person. So anytime you click on individual product, this is what you see. You see the description, then you come here to see the person name, the person phone number, the person email address, and the location is supposed to be here. So after you have gotten all these things, you can now contact the person directly to deal with it because we don't know where it is. The company has no control over this individual product. All right, that is how it is. But you can also choose to contact the individual on WhatsApp too. That is just by when you identify the product, you will just click on the WhatsApp button that is at the bottom here. And then by so doing, you will be able to communicate with the person, chat with the person directly on WhatsApp. All right, so with that person directly by clicking on the WhatsApp, and automatically the system will link you to that person WhatsApp page. All right, so that you chat with a person. That is how for now it is. If you have any question. Hello?
Hello. Yes, Pastor Isaac.
Yes. All right, so for now, I think I've given you the basics.
Okay. All right. We thank you for taking us through the system. Members, the floor is open. If you have any question that you want to ask, please do so now. Anything that's bothering your mind, we are learning. So anything that's bothering your mind, you want to know about the KringleMall, Pastor Isaac has taken us through the system, how it works, how you can make order. So if there's anything that you think he hasn't touched on that you want to bring, kindly ask, please. The floor is open. We want to start this one in Botswana here so that we can also start shopping. So if there's anything that you want to know, please ask. Please unmute. If you want to talk, just unmute and then you ask. Mr. Bole, unmute and unmute.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah. Good evening, Pastor Isaac.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah. Actually, I have a question that I want to start with. That okay, you are already far in terms of progress with the KringleMall, you see. But here in Botswana, we want to start maybe copy from you. You see what you have done. You see.
Yeah.
So now my question is, uh, since this is kind of a project that you started from somewhere, you see. So what advice can you give as the TBC community in Botswana when as we want to start this mall in our country? What is it that we require initially at the initial stages of starting this mall? You see, like the preparatory stages. What is actually required there?
All right. That's a very great question. In my opinion, and with the experience we have gathered so far, we advise when you want to start such a project, you can start with discovering, first of all, people that have the will, the intelligence to manage it. That is where the key lies. People that will control. I don't know much about Botswana, but I believe it cut across the globe. When business have no serious and strong specific ownership, it does not last. It's not taken serious. That's why we've not sprinkled out the rights all over for people just to be jumping on. No, we want there to be control and ownership. In fact, we cannot control from Ghana, for that matter. We are the technical people behind the scene. But once it has been adopted in Botswana, the people that came on board for it, they are the people responsible to manage the site. In fact, it is very rewarding, but we don't want to jump into the reward without thinking of the sacrifice. So the sacrifice always comes first before the reward. Sacrifice in what way? We will do everything possible to give you the site. For that one, don't think much because it's not difficult. It's so easy to get the right. We have a principle that we want to coach everybody that is coming on board to be productive. When you begin to make more profits, it is very easy for you to help me manage the site. But now you've not even seen how powerful and how effective it will work. When I tell you, give me $10, even or let's say $1,000 for the site, it will be a push and drag matter because you don't know how serious it is. So we say, no problem. We will take all the costs initially and give it to you to start. So when you start and we are able to coach you and you're now making profits, you are now making about 1,000 bounty every month, paying their admin fee because they want to shop on the mall. I don't think you'll be finding it difficult to pay me to also take care of the system. So that is what it is. So from our end, it's not difficult. All the countries that are coming on board, they are in love with how soft we are. But the most important thing we would like to know is one or two people that will stand tall and say, we are able to, let's say, load the site with items. You are able to stock it. How can we know you are able? You have to show a proof that you have at least a minimum of $10,000. $10,000 is okay. We will guide you to use that $10,000 effectively so that the site will be attractive at least for the start. But once $10,000 is put in and the goods are running up and down, we will now see the need to put in more money. No one will even advise you to keep pushing money in. So the $10,000 will allow us to know, one, there is serious leadership and there is entrepreneurs. No lazy person can raise $10,000. So whoever is able to raise $10,000 means there is a serious people behind the team. So we will be willing to give you our gold. We see the site to be a golden site, a golden opportunity. So we don't just want to give it out to babies who cannot feed the site with items. You know, the items belongs to you. You are going to sell and make whatever profit out of it. But we would like to have that. I was telling Pastor Iman, when you want to go to UK, they will ask for your bank draft, a bank draft that contains a certain amount of money, transactions. People, sometimes they start depositing and they withdraw and deposit 3 times the same day in order to make that quantum of money on the bank draft. The bank is not asking for that money to be used. They just want to see how serious you are. So after you are able to prove them that you have a bank statement that contains a certain amount of money, they will give you the permit to go to UK. So we also would like to have a proof that you can stock the site. That's why we are asking for that amount of money. So that amount of money can be raised from our experience from 1 person, 2 people, or a team. So it depends on you. Once you have the will, don't wail that way, how I'm going to get the money. There are billionaires in Botswana. There are people that are serious, who have money. They're even looking for business to invest. So when you are able to go around, team up with people, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 people who can raise that money, well, then we'll give you advice on how you people should handle the registrations and how you should put things together. That would just be our personal advice so that in future there wouldn't be conflicts. Because every sacrifice must come at long last with a reward. So when the rewards start coming in, how are you going to share? Now listen, our major secret is that once the site is well stocked, we have a magic we perform on social media called Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and what have you. We'll just pay these people and tell them we want you to bring 3,000 people to visit our site every day. And they will take the money and do that for you. And you know, non-TBCians will be visiting the site. And whilst they come and see the prices, like on my screen here, under no circumstance will you get this phone at this price in Ghana. No. Then you are a thief. Maybe you are buying it from a armed robber, no problem. But if from the shop, you'll never get it at this price. So everyone that comes to this site will love to shop on Kringle. But remember, it is KringleMall. If you don't have Kringles, you can't pay this amount. So nobody will wish to pay the first price and leave the second price. Nobody will do that. So the person will push to pay the second price. And in that case, it means you need to register into TBC and pay the admin fee for me today. Then I will also let you shop today. And there's the deal. So just think about it. If you're able to stock the site well, and 3,000 people are coming to the site every day, my brother, at least can't you arrest, let's say 100 people each day? Can't you arrest? Yes, so that is logic. It's just logic. And Facebook will be doing that job. You just pay him some dollars and he'll do that job for you. All right, so this is the deal. This is the secret. And I'm telling you, you know one thing, Botswana is registering about 1,000 people every day. Cameroon is registering about 1,000 people every day. Dubai is registering about 1,000 people every day. Ghana is registering about 10,000 people every day because Ghana are not registering 1,000 people every day. And Nigeria will register about 1,000 people every day. What is the secret? The secret is that TBC will reach liquidity. And all this registration, no one is going to register for free. No, because if you register for free, I won't sell my product to you. You have to register and pay. Then, even if you don't tell the person when you register, you get 250 kringles or whatever kringles free of charge. How would they even know? So they are new. You just tell them, well, if you need the kringles, register, pay $32, and you get more kringles and shop till you die. And nobody will. Well, we registered without even having the assurance that we can buy. When you were registering, did you have any assurance that you are going to use it to buy something that very month? No. But you went ahead to register. And now a new group of people are coming, and we are giving you 100% assurance that when you register today, you are able to shop unlimited today. Come on, who will not register? When you bypass me to go to the market you go and buy all these products at a very expensive, because whether you like or not, you use mobile phone. Whether you like or not, you use footwear. Whether you like or not, you wear clothes. Whether you like or not, you buy rice. All right, so what it means is that everybody must register. So if you ask, that is my advice for you, get a group of people, either 2, 3, 4 people that have the money, and then we will give you the right. And the community will support you to stock the site. That is it. I'm done.
No, thank you so much, Pastor Isaac. I think everybody in the community understands your presentation answering my question. I think this calls for us here in Botswana to maybe organize ourselves and raise like $10,000 so that we can also start.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that is a very good advice that you have given us, and I want to thank you in advance that you are even willing to mentor us through this project. You know,
Okay.
as long as we have the money and we are organized, you are ready to assist us so that we can start.
Okay. I want to ask a question. Mr. Oboli, what will the $10,000 be used for?
Sorry?
The $10,000, what are you going to use it for? What will it be used for?
I think the $10,000. I don't know what exactly is going to be used for.
Can I come in here?
To set up the project? Yes.
I am asking this question because this is where people normally twist my words.
Yeah.
A lot of people twist my words with the $10,000. That's why I'm asking. All right, Mr. Emmanuel, want to come in.
Pastor Isaac, I think with the $10,000, like the way Pastor Isaac explained, that money is not going to be sent to Ghana. That money is like shareholders coming together to stock, the site. Once you buy the product and install the site, it is coming back to you. Once the people buy, you're going to get the money back. Okay, so it's not going to Ghana for Pastor Isaac. I think that's what you want to know. Now, what we have to do is that, first of all, Pastor Isaac, you asked the question whether we have the technical know-how. Yes, we have the people to manage the site from here. We can do that. We can stock it, upload all the pictures and everything. And also with the money aspect, once this meeting is over, we are going to organize ourselves and make sure that we get the money ready. Now, the thing is that, from my experience, I've realized we have to do a survey to know what people want before we can even make the order. Yeah. That is where we have to, do a survey. Maybe a team will go around, do a survey to see what people want in Botswana. Then we can buy, instead of using the 10,000 to buy anything to put on the side, and then people are not buying. So that's yes, that's what we're going to do right after this meeting. Yeah. All right.
That's a very good initiative, especially with the survey. I am 100% in support with that.
All right, sir. Thank you.
Because as we sit here, we are sitting on a pile of things that no one needs. But initially, we just bought them, thinking they would like it. So the survey is the best, the best idea.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah.
And we'll keep in touch.
So that is it. Yes. We also have a series of education and links that will be linking you people up. Once you are ready, forget. We have done the dirty job, and we have rising and falling. So we have more experience. We'll just coach you people not to do some of the mistakes with it. So when you're ready, we'll take you deep. So relax.
All right.
All right. There is another page here we call the administration portal. Yeah, so you see, I left the main page. I've come to another page. This is the engine of the whole system. And this is where the whole system operates. All right, so this is the engine. So whatever happens here is what reflects on the KringleMall page. All right, so this is the members, and then we have the admin, the administration portal. Very powerful. This is where we control the whole system. So when we begin the setup, Botswana, I'll just link you people to do the setup from this end, and then you have your site. That's all.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So that is it. That is it.
Okay. Any more questions, members? Any more questions, please? We need to understand this concept. There are people having network challenges, so they couldn't join. So if there's any question bothering you, you can ask so that when we go to the page, you can explain to them. If you have any question, please just unmute, and then we ask Pastor Isaac why is around. Because we want to utilize TBC in Botswana. Most of us have TBC, a lot of TBC in our account, and some of them are asking how are you going to utilize it. This opportunity for us. So if you have any question, don't come and ask me later after this meeting. I won't mind you. Once you are here, the main leader is here. Please ask the question so that we can all get full understanding. If something is bothering your mind, please ask, unmute and ask. There's no more question. So it means we all understand. Okay. Pastor Isaac, we want to thank you for your time that you are dedicated to help us to go through the system and also give us a fair idea about how the TBC KringleMall works. We will also communicate the same thing to our page on WhatsApp, and then we'll organize ourselves as soon as possible with the 10,000. We'll see people who are interested to be shareholders, and then we'll start working on it. Then from there, we'll also be working on the survey to see what goods people are really looking for in Botswana, so that once we start, we'll hit the ground running. Thank you so much for your time. God bless you so much. We really appreciate it, and we pray that God give you more grace and understanding so that this vision will go higher and spread to all over the nations. God bless you, sir.
Thank you. I appreciate your time too. God bless you all.
All right. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much for now. If there's anything that we'll get back to you on WhatsApp.
All right. I'll always be available.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.